Now here we have a deer track, obviously. See the hooves going in, the dew claws. And I'm on, several dozen properties a year with landowners. Almost everyone gets excited about a track like that. Why? Because everyone thinks it's a big buck. But this is not a big buck track, and the majority of the time when you see a track like that, it is not. Just because it has dew claws and a hoof mark doesn't mean that it's a big buck track. What this means is it's a running deer track, and I would guess by looking at it, it's probably a, middle-aged doe, small buck. Hooves are coming down here, 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 and then it's jumping. It's coming down here, here, here. So that's how far the stride is between the jumps. It's just a running deer that came through the food plot. We know that because there's a camera over here. We got a great picture of it. On the other hand, we have the camera over here. I happened to be over here in this corner of the property, and I saw a big buck over here. I saw what it looks like he's a 4-year-old buck, and he walked right up to the camera. So we were able to check out that track. Now this is what I look for when I'm looking for a big track. If you can see this track here, big buck right here, it's a 4-year-old buck. And majority of the time, when their skeletal frame gets to full size at the age of 4, then they're typically going to have a big track. Now, some way to gauge that by is, now I have small hands, small fingers here, but still, when I take those 3 fingers, I can place those inside that track. If I can fit those 3 fingers in the track, it's probably a big buck track, and that's usually backed up by a trail camera. That buck happened to walk right down to this scrape. So you have the camera back there. We have our vine scrape right here. He walked right down to it, just briefly licked the scrape, rubbed his glands on it. So just because you see the dew claws, deep hoof marks, could be a running 1.5-year-old buck, could be a fawn. They're all going to have those dew claws in the back when they're running. But a big, flat, hard soil, firm track that you can fit these 3 fingers in is typically a mature buck.